Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. See, the topic started in sloka number 51 actually. Because in 50th, Guru praised the teacher, a student. Dhanyosi kritakrityosi pavitam te kulam taya. Then from 51, he started his teachings. Okay. And in 66 number, he concluded. That is why Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Bhavavanda Vimuktaya. Yesterday, we only chanted that. Here, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji in 63rd sloka, that Akritva Drishya Vilayam Agnyatva Tattvamatmanaha Brahma Shabdai Kuto Muktihi Ukti Matra Phalain Nrinam. So there, why Shabda Brahma and all those things? Because in some philosophy, mainly yoga philosophy, some defects were there that Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji showed in that way. Like Soham is the upalabdhi of a sadhaka, that when the sadhaka starts his journey, he starts with Koahamba, Koham. And after a lot of sadhana chatushtaya, and after Sravanam, Mananam, and Nididhyashanam, that sadhaka realizes that so aham, which means soham, that I am that Brahman alone. Now, if you go to any yoga teacher, means not uh, like here, means qualified yoga teacher, if you go, who have passed out from a very renowned yoga institute or yoga personalities, there is a technique of breathing. They say whenever you will breathe in, you will say so in your mind, and at the time of breathe out, you have to say hum. So hum, so hum. So they have made it their breathing tool. The highest realization of a mumukshu, they made it as tool. Why? In Yoga Darshana and Vedanta has three basic difference. First one is they accept many Atma. Yoga Darshana accept many Atma. And Vedanta believes there is only Atma, not one Atma. And what is the conclusion? That what we see or conclude Jivatma or individuality, actually it is appearance. There is only Atma. Whatever we see, any human body or any building or anything else, they are nothing but the expression of the same Atma. So this is the first difference. What is the second difference? According to yoga philosophy, the Jagat is Satya. The world is real in yoga darshana or yoga philosophy. Third one is in yoga darshana, Jiva and Ishvara are different. In Vedanta darshana also, we believe that Jiva and Ishvara are different. But where? In Upadhi. But when we start doing Vichara, and at the time of Vichara, when we dissolve the Upadhi, then we conclude that essentially Jiva and Ishvara are one. Clear? So that three differences are there. Atma and Brahman are one means to realize one's own infinitude. Clear? And means who are verily body identified, Vedanta will not appeal to them. Okay. See, the thing is, once a family used to stay at the roadside, and one very old person came. They saw that one family is verily struggling for survival. Then that person, that old man told, your grandfather was so rich, and why you are so poor? I told your father that there is hidden treasure, but your father did not listen to me. Again, I am telling to you, even in this room alone, there is Gupta Dhan. That widow appreciated that old man and told her sons that yes, it is true that the same fellow came and told your father the same thing, but your father never appreciated it. And that is why we are suffering for a long years. See, my son, we have nothing. And you also didn't get job. Whole day and night you spend after finding the jobs. Why not listen to that old man? So his son listened and started digging. It comes out of Shraddha. What you can see, to believe in that, Shraddha is not required. What you can't see, or you see something else, something exactly opposite, and Guru says something different, which is totally unknown to you, to believe that, to accept it, your Shraddha is required. In spiritual life, the total thing is unknown and it is kept secretly but piously in the Guru Parampara. But Brahman, Ishvara, everything is apratyaksha. There is no evidence, external evidence. Through our that physical eyes we can't see. Through our senses we can't see or we can't grasp. So we have to have enough Shraddha to grasp this Vidya. Clear? So that person started doing, but he was supposed to leave that idea because he dug a lot. Suddenly, he thought that I will leave it, but his mother encouraged him and he got the inspiration. That is sometimes you can say, and we appreciated, means he appreciated, it is Priya. Then suddenly he got a metallic sound that is called Moda. After more digging, he got that metallic pots where the treasure was hidden. That is called Pramoda. Clear? And for entire thing, that Pramoda is Pratyaksha Anubhuti along with Aparoksha Anubhuti. Clear? So how that fellow got it? After having enough Shraddha on a right person, who is having the knowledge, who can guide you that where exactly the things are hidden. And that fellow listen to that person. If he used to start digging outside the room or in different place of the room, that is Shraddha Bhava. Or if the Guru only heard, but he did not know, did not see how it kept or like that, that means whereabouts of the treasure, details of the preservation of the wealth, then that person could not guide also. Andhe naiva niyamana yathandhaha. It would be only a blind man is leading a blind. Jetli ji, pay attention over here. Then, actually, what Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is trying to explain, we are having a lot of problems. Lot of problems. And physical problem, there is endless problem. Really. Suppose you are over here, you thought, suppose in our students' condition, they thought that house is a big problem. So they solved it. Then saw no, car is a problem. They solved it. And they thought, oh, we are relaxed now. Then they went in somewhere else. There some new problems sprung up. So physical problem will never be ended. Whatever you do, Vedanta says it clear cut. Other vidya, just take your money. You will go to the person who is having occult power and all those things. They will say, oh, you have a problem. See, in that way, Jyotish is so easy. You have seen nowadays Jyotish. And there I was just sitting, I saw in the Banaras Ghat, and there was one old man. All the beard and hairs are totally white, and really old man. And nowadays 18-year-old, 19-year-old boys, girls, they are having gray hair. It's not like that. Exactly old person. And as he was seated just beside me, exactly the same thing he was asking to the people, he used to say, oh my God, you got an accident. I'm true. If anyone says no, then that person, but very soon you will get it. Be cautious. See, in your life, you will never find a person who did not face any problem, any accident. Maybe you did not collide with the lorry or bus, but accident happened in many ways, in each and everyone's life. But this is that tool. And I was just surprised that how that person, and 500 rupees he was taking for 5 minutes, and all bogus. And what the sentiment of people. I know you are so right, but nobody can understand you. It's a so touchy word for each and everyone else. If you don't believe, you go out and start talking with anyone else blindly. And when in an intimate moment you say, I know you are right, that person will tell, no, no, I have no problem. I am quite all right. But when you will be closed, and if you say, it's very sad that nobody can understand properly. Yes, you are my friend. Listen, what happened? Even my wife can't understand me. Then will start all the history and geography and all those things. This is a very common factor. See, what the clear approach of Vedanta? There is no cheating business. There is no false commitment in that philosophy. What a wonderful philosophy, which is saying the root cause of your all problems or ignorance only? Now you will be surprised. Ignorance is my problem. Then the teacher will start unfolding what is the gradation of ignorance, how to get rid of it, what kind of lifestyle you need, physical, mental, and intellectual lifestyle. Three things are required. In physical life, you eat only millets, and mentally you are eating all other rajasika, tamasika things in your mind. And in intellectually, you are thinking that whenever my physical problems will be solved, at least once I will eat it. And how to get it, finding out the way and murmuring into the way. This is not. Our three sorts of life should be inlined. Our physical, mental, intellectual, and verbal. We don't pay attention in it. Because what we think in our mind, that we not always say or speak. Maximum time we speak differently. Because everyone is having that past impression in our mind. That past impression forces us to think many things which cannot be verbalized. One great philosopher told one beautiful quote, don't do vichara in the feminist mind. Okay. He told, if বাংলাটা বলেনি, যে যদি পৃথিবীর সমস্ত মহিলারা সত্য কথা বলা শুরু করত, তাহলে এই পৃথিবীটাতে শুধুই আগুন জ্বলতো। এবারে সেটাকে আপনি উল্টেও নিন। মিন্স যা আমি মনে ভাবছি, যা আমি বুদ্ধির বালুকা বেলায় অল্প অল্প করে চিন্তার রস সিঞ্চন করেছি, করে করে বাড়িয়েছি, তা যদি বাচিকের মাধ্যমে বেরিয়ে চলে আসে, it's very difficult for all. The quote was like that for the, if all women in the world start telling the truth, means whatever they are thinking in their mind and other things, the whole world only was the ball of fire. But in spiritual life, there is no shortcut, no kavoj, tabiz, mool, no other things. One fellow I know, or someone else, for the temporary solution, because they go to Jyotish, palmist, or astrologer. See, they have to earn. It is in our mind. If you go to a doctor, And if that doctor don't give you the physical medicine, I know a doctor who rarely prefer giving any medicine. He understands the problem and he says, that morning and evening you have to do kirtan of Hare Krishna or anything else by with clapping. It is his treatment. But he is an allopath doctor. People expect that very heavy weightage medicine he will prescribe and it will help me to pass my time of the day. Do you know what a great doctor? And I am having very severe problem. This group of medicine, these things. Oh, how many that प्रेशर की गोली आप दिन में कितने लेते हो? एक? अरे बाप रे, मुझे तो 2 लेने के लिए बोला, सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट के बाद और रात में सोने के पहले। और शुगर के टैबलेट तुम कितने लेते हो? That is the charcha. So, our charcha, our vishaya should be changed. It is not that I am thinking something else. And in the morning, 7 o'clock, I started teaching Vedanta. And people will say, Swamiji, Swamiji, what a wonderful talk. And they will prostrate, and I am suffering inside. Andhe naiva niyamana yathandha. Your entire life should be according to Vedanta. For each and everyone. Your thinking process, while you are eating, while you are sleeping, while you are talking, while you are watching anything else, there should be a very conscious mind. Why I am watching this? Is it conducive? So, just a minute. So, there should be this, always mental thing that whatever I am doing, whatever I am eating, is it conducive for me? Suppose at night, a lot of food came, which I really like. I have to do vichara. That can I digest it? Will it help me in meditation at night? All the time. Because as you will grow older, don't take it personally or it is everyone. As you will grow older, there is a fear factor that I will not live long. So I can't enjoy all the worldly things for so long times. So we think that we will miss it. You will see how much craving for sweet for a diabetic person. Because they think if the diabetes is very high, I can't eat it. So why can't I take before doctor strictly says something more? Means I'm just giving you the instances. Conscious life is the only key to the spiritual life, success in spiritual life. Then tasmat sarva prayatnena bhavavandha vimuktaye. So it is the conclusion, tasmat, that's why sarva prayatnena, with all sorts of striving, and striding, stride. You have to stride also, not only strive. So this is required. And swaihi panditaihi eva yatnah kartavyah rogadau iva. As you take physical medicine for the physical disease, and if a person, suppose, is having diarrhea and really suffering, sometimes very loving food comes, but vicharshil Vyakti rejects easily because he knows the suffering. But some people I have seen, they are suffering from diarrhea, but told Swamiji, I will eat another more medicine, but I can't sacrifice this food. Really speaking, it is not. Bhagavan is writing that as a vicharshil patient, seriously and in a disciplined manner, take all the medicines, and whatever non-conducive he rejects, and what is conducive he accepts, whatever it is, sometimes disliking. Like, physical exercise. If anyone is not very much habituated in it, physical exercise is very a lot of exertion is there. It's disliking sometimes, but it gives a good result. So, जिनको ऐसे ऐसे करना कभी आराम नहीं लगता, लेकिन उनके मन में कुछ गोल है, जो बॉडी बिल्डिंग या कुछ आपको लगता है, जो ऐसे करके दांत उनको आराम हो रहा है, उनका कोई लक्ष्य है, तो वो लक्ष्य को पाने के लिए वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. The same thing you have to apply in your spiritual success, and our spiritual success is only to realize our own infinitude. And it is, it's a good promise. Like Mother says, if you complete those 3, 4, 5 tasks, you will get it. तो बच्चे को वो चीज पसंद है, तो 5 टास्क वो कर लेते हैं. So the thing is, if you, at least if that greed factor, suppose Swamiji, I can't control my greed. Okay, good. You will get those slokas also, that if you are liberated, for a mukta person, there is no law and order, there is no rules. Oh, is it true? I want that life. But first you have to be a realized one. You have to be mukta. You try. And for a realized soul, no law and order is required. Because for a realized soul, never ever any mistake happens. मुक्त पुरुष की मन में कोई दुरभिलाष नहीं आएगा. Sanskrit word. Durabhilash means non-conducive vasana, passion. Clear? Now, it was the ending. Now, Guru is praising again because appreciation is required. Appreciation is required for everyone else. Nowadays, previously it was not there. I have never heard in my own childhood. So you have also. Nowadays, in stage, whoever else is singing, where is the clap? Where is people don't want to clap, but in mic they tell, "Arey, clap, clap, clap." Can't I sing so nice that I'm not eligible to get your clappings? People start clapping. It's why? Why? Because appreciation is required to some extent, and it varies. Is very mediocre. He needs appreciation in every step. Little higher mediocre in in to some extent. But for realized soul, tulya ninda stutir mauni. One Swami was giving discourses, holy discourses. Every day he gives, and people started recognize that he is a real saint. Otherwise, whatever he says, that is upalabdhi vakya, and he has realized it. That news went to a minister of that state. He came, and in many ways he started to catch attention of that Swami. But Swami was not paying too much attention. कभी कभी वो खड़ा हो जाते हैं, standing, and Swami, please sit, please sit. Then he raised his hand in between the discourse. Swami did not permit, did not entertain. That fellow became very furious. After some times, he could not control himself. He started telling, what do you think of yourself? You are poor sannyasi. Do you know who am I? Like that, like that. पहले तो आप करके बात करते थे. बाद में जब देखा there is no repercussion in the face of Swami, he started shouting and started तू करके. बाद में भी देखा the Swami is shant. He told, can't you say at least one time sorry to me that you have made mistake? That Swami told, oh my dear, I'm really sorry. I don't know and I did not know who you are. You are such a great person. And started praising. And then and there, that fellow became very calm and cold. He came back very happily. And he narrated his experience to his father. And he told what the change I saw, that I have never seen, I never enjoyed, never appreciated so sweet smile of my physically challenged son, whom I always thought that he is a burden for me. So his father told, actually, that Swami tried to say what he is. He did not praise you. My son, that Swami did not praise you. That Swami told only what he is. And what you told to that Swami, you are a wretched Swami, you are आप ढंगी स्वामी है, ये कोई स्वामी का तरीका होता है, आप साधु भी नहीं है, ऐसे ऐसे. It is not true that he is that sort of person. Whatever you told, what you are, as we are, so we see the world. जैसा दृष्टि ऐसा ही सृष्टि होता है. Otherwise, in that whole world, everyone would be dukhi or everyone will be sukhi. कोई कोई लोग ऐसे भी होता है who are very happy with one meal in a day. Some people are there, unlimited time meals in a day, no happiness. So our Vedantic lifestyle changes our vision. Our Vedanta never ever promise that creation will be changed. Even more and more times, Vedanta emphasizes that creation will be as it is. Change your vision. The creation will be appeared in front of you as you see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.